Hello everyone, welcome to Theme Girl. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create custom registration and login form for your WordPress website, something like this. We'll be using the user registration and membership plugin to achieve this, and since my last video on this plugin, a lot of things have changed, a lot of things have been made better. So yeah, I guess let's get started with the video, but before we do, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Oh, and if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter, links down below. Okay, so here we are within the computer screen. Now first off, let's go ahead and let's get started with our plugin installation. We're going to go within plugins, add plugin, and simply search for user registration. And that should be it. You'll see this plugin right here, user registration and membership. Simply click on install. Once installed, hit activate. Now this plugin, as the name suggests, is not just to enhance your user registration system for WordPress. It also helps you create memberships. And if you don't want memberships, that's totally fine as well. As soon as you install and activate the plugin, you'll see the setup wizard. If you really just want a robust registration system for your WordPress website, then you can click on advanced registration right here. Simply click on it and do next. Now once that's done, you can simply select here the user approval and their login option. If like right upon registration you want them to be automatically approved and they have to manually log in, or if your users will be automatically approved and right after the registration they'll be logged in automatically, or no, if you want an admin approval system where you're going to have to manually approve every single user, then you can do that. And there's also an email confirmation option where an email is sent to the user. They'll click on activate my account and after that they will be approved. Anyways, for now I'm simply going to select auto approval and manual login, and the default role that I want to assign to users is going to be subscriber. Let's do next here, and there it is. My setup is complete. Now once this is done, there's going to be a few different changes to your WordPress website. Now let me show you this in an incognito window where I'm completely logged out. So a few different pages will be created. First one is going to be this registration page here, which has this basic looking form. We're going to customize this form in just a bit with custom fields and all that. Next is going to be this custom login page as well, which I'll show you later on how we can customize it. We also have a my account page and a lost password page. I'll show you the my account page in just a second. Anyways, your default WordPress login page, it's going to be the same. And this register action here, this will redirect people to the custom registration form. So that's about it for the changes. Now let's go in here, let's navigate the plugin. So for your registration form, you'll see this registration form tab right here. You can simply click on it, and this right here is your registration form. Now within this form, you can go ahead, you can grab any one of these fields and you can customize it to your liking. Suppose I want to get a user's country as well, maybe their first name and their last name too. So what I'll do is I'll click on add new. I will turn this into a grid just like so, and I'll drag this right on top there. And I'll get the first name field and maybe the last name field. If I want these to be required, then I'll simply click on the field. The field options will appear here and I'll simply hit required. And there it is. Now a user has to fill out this field. Same for the country as well. If I want to do that, I can do that. If I want any other sort of custom field, I've got all that in here. If I maybe want to get the user's date of birth, then I'll simply grab this date field right here and I'll change its label to date of birth, right? Just like so. I can have any sort of field I want. And I guess let me show you a preview of this form. There it is. This right here is our registration form now. Users can fill it out. They'll be registered, and within form settings, you've got different settings that affect the behavior of this registration form. You've got different styles. If you want more customization, there's also this style customizer add-on which you can use. But yeah, if you want to change the submit button text, then you can simply edit those from in here. If you want to redirect users to a certain page, then you've got this option here called redirect after registration. And if you want to integrate this form with other integrations for mailing platforms or automation platforms, you can do all that from in here as well. Anyways, that's about it for our registration form. Let me show you how it works, I guess. Right? So here I am back again within the incognito window. I'm simply going to visit the registration page here, and I guess let me fill it out. I'm going to fake fill it just like so. Date of birth, let's select, I don't know, whatever I want to, and let's click on submit. There it is. User has been successfully registered. Now to log in, I'll simply go here within the login page and I'll fill this out. Log in and voila, there it is. This right here is the my account page. As you can see, you can also customize this my account page. Let's get to that. First off, I'm going to show you how you can customize the login page. So for that, you'll have this option right here called login form. You can simply click on it, and yeah, this right here is your login form. You want to customize the labels, you can do that. If you want to hide the labels and you just want to use maybe the placeholder, then you can do so as well. Like just like so. Yeah, we can do it. Same for the password field as well. You can hide the label if you want to and use a placeholder instead. So there's many more other customization options here. I'm going to show the label for now. I don't want it hidden. Other validation messages, they are in here as well. If something is invalid, if something is required, you can edit those messages from in here as well. And here from within form settings, you can select a different form style. If you want something that's bordered, flat, rounded, etc., you can do those from in here. Login methods, if you just want users to log in via the username or just via the email, you can select that in here, or if you want both, then you can select both in here. Here within advanced, there's many other features, but I think the most important one would be this one, disable default WordPress login screen. So if you've noticed, right now within my incognito window, if I do /wp login.php, which is from where admins can log in. This is a login form, and in the front end we also have a custom login form. If you just want to use this form also for admins, then you can simply enable this option, and what it will do is it will close down the WordPress login page, and all of the login will be handled via the custom login form that is provided by this plugin. So if you want to do that, you can turn this option on. For now, I'm just going to turn it off. It's totally fine. And if you want users to be redirected elsewhere after login, then you can enable this option. And yeah, you've got options for both login as well as logout as to where you want to redirect them, internal page, external URL, same previous page, wherever it is that they came from. Yeah, you can do all that. And there's one more thing that you can do. And that is if I go here within security, we've got this option that says enable hide/show password. Let me show you what it does. I'm just going to log out here for a second. So right now you can see here, if I type in the password, it's completely hidden. And if I click on this I button here, then I can see or hide the password. Anyways, you've also got this setting here for the My Account page where you can choose a layout. If you want this horizontal layout, let me show you what it looks like. Here you can see this is the horizontal layout. And suppose if you want to add custom tabs, etc. in here, then you can do so by using this customize my account add-on here. I'm not going to get into that. I think that is not the scope of this video. Anyways, I like the vertical one. I'm simply going to use that. If I want to disable profile picture, I can do so as well. And upon a successful registration, you can view all the registrations right here from within the members tab. These are going to be your users who have registered via the registration form. And I guess from within this page, you're also going to approve of users that have been registered and are waiting for approval. So suppose I were to select admin approval here within my registration form, I can simply update that. And let me make a new registration here, select a date, submit. There it is, registered, wait until an admin approves of your registration. So now if I were to go back here with the members tab, I'll see this new user here. I'll simply click on edit, and in here I can simply approve the user. There it is, the user has been approved. This is the username, and now only after I have been approved, I will be able to log in. There it is. And also within this plugin, you're not just restricted to a single registration form. There's also this add-on here. There's many different add-ons, by the way, you can see. There's this add-on called the multiple registration, which if you enable it, let me refresh the page. What's going to happen is you're going to get the ability to create multiple different registration forms. Obviously, this is just a one-off scenario where you might require multiple different registration forms, but the thing is, there's that feature as well. And here we've also got email settings. So suppose someone comes in, they fill out the registration form, then the admin, which is you, or the user, they can get certain emails. Like if a new member has been registered, this email is sent to the admin here. To the user, certain emails will be sent to them upon registration success. This email, if I'm going to preview it, this is what's going to be sent to them. I'm just showing you the content here, by the way. And yeah, this email is also completely customizable. Upon registration success, you can simply come in here, you can use smart tags that will dynamically pull the username or other data of the user, and yeah, you can send them this email. You can customize in here, and you can also send out emails to yourself. So yeah, highly recommended you check out this plugin. There's many things that you can use. It gives you a complete, robust registration system for your WordPress website. Not just that, in the future, if you want to sell memberships, then we've got this membership feature here as well. You can simply create new memberships. You can give it a name here. I'm just going to call it a membership, one-time payments, subscription payments, etc., etc. You can also configure payments in here. Like, there's many things you can do. Highly recommended you check it out. So if you've got any questions regarding this plugin, you can simply ask me down in the comments below. There's an awesome support team as well for this plugin that you can reach out to if you're having any sort of issues. All the links will be down in the description below. Make sure you check them out. And yeah, I guess that's about it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe. All the helpful links for the plugin and everything else will be down in the description below. Make sure you check it out. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Follow me on Twitter. I'm Sid, and I'll see you whenever I'll see you. Take care.